Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we finished off our production over here, so we've got our rotors running, and we've got our, cross overflow system working to make sure that, we are kind of balancing our screws on the other end. And we're doing the same with the rods, but everything seems to be working. We are currently stress testing that by running it all through and syncing our results, which is fine. That's getting on with that. And we left that syncing while we were getting on with our building over here for the screws and plates we need for the reinforced plates. Now, for this, instead of balancing it at that end, we've balanced it at this end. So we've got the iron ingots coming through, and we've got them going into a 3-to-1 splitter, or a 75% going that way, 25% going that way, basically. So yeah, that's working out quite nicely. That's what it's trying to do. So we're kind of happy with that, and we've got our screws and our rods going here. So what we need to get on with today is getting our assemblers put together. I can't remember whether I've got a manifold, a blueprint for that. I feel like I have. I've got to have one. Train foundation. I'm just curious what that is. Okay. That's just a chunk of concrete. Right, where are we? Iron plate. Nope. Iron smelt, iron wire. Cast screws. No, that's not it. That's one we had one. That's the constructor. Pillar wall. Nope. Pipe stack, Caterium. No, apparently we don't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have got one, but it's for silicon circuit boards, and it requires aluminium, which we don't have. Okay, and again, I know everyone's going to tell me off for this, and I've not done it yet, but I haven't done it. Right, let's get rid of this plant here. I know it's a paleberry, but I'm not too worried about it. So, let's get that down. And then we need to get 5 assemblers down somewhere. And I've got these random rocks in the way, which are a bit frustrating. So what I'm thinking I'm going to try and do is try and do it here. Actually, that rock's going to get in the way, isn't it, for the next one? Okay, what if we do it here? Oh, look, that rock's so low it doesn't even get in the way. Lovely. So, let's do it here. Okay. So we need 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This stone here worries me because of the output for this one. But if we put a merger there, how's that going to look? Yeah, it's not going to play ball because of that rock, is it? Damn you, rock. Okay. If we move it back a bit, does that give us a bit more room? Because actually we have got room here. So if we were to do it like there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. None of them look raised. Good. Good, good, good. So now the question is that rock, but that doesn't look lined up with the output. So yeah, we should be good. Okay. Let's start with that merger, shall we? Right, hang on. Yeah, that's what we wanted. You're already there. Cool. Right, now how many of these do we output a minute? 5 a minute. So we're only going to be outputting 25. Okay. That's not lined up. Lovely. No. Why is that? Oh, are you all slightly raised over something? Yeah, it looks it. That is very not in the right place. I don't quite know how I did that one. There we go. Alright, so that's all of those done. So now we've then got to get the splitters for everything. Right, so let's try and tuck this close, shall we? Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's that nice and done. And then on this side, we're going to need a conveyor pole like there. And then that's going to have to go all the way to the end here. Like that. Cool. Run you along like so. Let's just make sure I've put that far enough away. Yes, I have. Good. Cool. So then let's run the other splitters in like this. Cool. Okay. Now, yeah, you guys are making 25 a minute. Have I? Oh, I suppose they're just doing 300 a piece, aren't they? So, yeah, I'm going to have some spare... No, because you're making 25 and you're making 24. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have one spare of those. Okay, I think I can cope with that. Tiny piece of inefficiency. We'll just sink the extra one. Okay. Cool. So let's get all of this belted up then. Okay. Yeah, that was raised somehow. Right. Voila. And then we can go back to straight. There we go. Feed you in there. And you in there. Beautiful. Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. Now we just need to get some power over here. And then let's put that there. And then we can feed 1, 2. Whoa. 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Cool. So you guys are now making all of that. So then if we're making 25, 24 of each of our requirements here, for our smart plating, that means we can make 12. Okay. Okay, wow, that is a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Right. That means we are going to want to try and run that over here where we've got some space. Because 12 is... 12 of those is going to be quite wide. So we just... let's burn a load of our concrete, shall we? Okay. Hang on. No, out you go, thank you. Right, and then let's get rid of these trees underneath here so we've got room to work with. Okay. Right. Oh, there's one there. Come on, get rid of you. Okay, so then if we're getting 12 assemblers... Okay. Let's just line these up. Kind of want it on that corner, but it won't do it. Alright, okay. So there's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll take the sulfur because we do actually need it for some of our man research. 9, 10. And then we need 2 more. So we'll just extend this out this side. Being careful about that iron node. 11. There we go, burnt loads more, and 12. Okay. Yeesh. Okay, so I didn't time-lapse that one because it was only 5, but I'm going to time-lapse all of this bit where I do all this belting just to hook these guys up. So I will talk to you guys in, well, a moment for you, but probably a little while longer for me. Okay, so that is everything then, in theory, wired up. I do need to bring power in though. Cool, okay, and I have also realised I've forgotten to set the recipe. So you guys all need to be on smart plating. So let's quickly go and get this. I have no idea whether I got all of them there or not. Right, looks like I missed 2. Okay, cool, right. So then, this should be as simple as taking that out, bringing you all the way around here. Into this one. Although actually I think it won't clip if I do it this way round. No, it will still do it. Okay, that's fine. I don't care then. So that's then going to feed into there. And then these guys need to feed... well, around here for a start. And then you're going into this one. Cool. Okay, so that should then get that smart plating going. Right, why are you guys not doing anything? You're missing your screws. I mean, that'll do it. Okay. I completely pulled that from the wrong part, which means I'm going to have to put all this back and try and flush the lines. I hate flushing the lines. There we go. I knew there'd be an ingot in there somewhere. Right, okay, let's go and do this. Grab that. Okay, at least it looks like it's only one. It's still annoying. Because that is a silly mistake to have made. Right. We've got to feed all this back in. Okay, right. Now, where is the screw output? There it is. So, I then need to grab that belt, put you back on straight, and then shall we feed in screws? There we go. That should be a bit nicer. Right, you're going in. Why are you not? Okay, must have missed an ingot or something. Right, you're now going in. Yeah, I can see an ingot just on the edge of that belt, which is really annoying. Because it won't let me pick it up. Okay. Right, are you now all feeding screws? That looks it. Yep, okay. Okay, and this is why we test all the lines normally. Right, okay, I see some plates coming out. I see green lights now across the board. And you should hopefully be fed with enough screws to get you topped up. Yeah, cool. Awesome, so that's then going to feed all of this, which is then going to get this making its smart plating. Now, going way back when, if we come over here, because I think it's these guys we need that smart plating for. He says. Right, what are you guys actually doing? So you've got motors and rubber and you're missing... Oh, you're missing smart plating. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, I'm just making that over there now then. Fine. And we're making way more than that's using. So what I think we do then... I think we just take all this down. And we just run it over. So we've got, what, 5 of these machines. And you guys need 2 smart plating a minute, which means we need 10 a minute. That's fine. We're going to be producing way more than that. So, if we extend this out here... like so. We should be on the same... there we go, yeah. So we're on the same grid. We're just not quite lined up exactly the same, which is fine. So a 4 meter ramp is too much. Are we 2 meters off? That looks like 2 meters off to me. Okay. So what that then means is we will come over here. We will grab our output. Which I don't even think... Oh, yeah, though, there's some. Right. Set you to straight, because we need to avoid this rock. And then you're going to go along here. Right, we kind of want it further along this way. So, out with the chainsaw again to clear the path. Get rid of all of this. That paleberry can live for the moment. Right. Put this away. Grab this belt. Cool. Run this all the way along. As far as we can get it to go. And then you're actually needing to go up there. And you know, we may as well just make that Mark 1 because it doesn't need to be any faster. Okay. And I think what we do with this, just in case we need it in future, is we go organisation, industrial storage. Pop that in there. Yeah, that's not lined up. Industrial storage here, please. We should make this one a smart splitter. That will be none, any, and overflow. And then we can feed the overflow in here. And just for space efficiency, we can put an awesome sink here. Where we can put another smart splitter. Right, let's do that. There we go. Smart splitter. Feed you into there. Make that an overflow. So we're overflowing an overflow, but we're going to store a load in here if we don't to get up to scratch. Did I power you guys yet? No, I haven't powered these guys yet. Okay. Let's get that underway, shall we? You're going to go there. Whoa, did not mean to hit all of that. Right, and then you're going to go, you're on that line, that's fine. Into there. In here. Whoa. Okay, on that line, in there. Lovely. Right, and you guys do know what you're making. Okay, cool. So now we just need to bring power over here. Which should not be too much of an issue, because we can basically just find a power line somewhere. Like that one. Cool. Now they're going to start taking in all of the rubber and the motors that we've got coming over here. Which is good. Happy to see that going. Now, one bit I did actually need to do, and I'm just going to flag this. I think I did it off camera. We had a situation where we had plastic being dropped off in the rubber bin because we had a bit of space in the rubber, and basically the plastic truck happened to catch it, and so it dropped off anything that it had left in there. So I've basically put this here so that it will then sink anything that's not rubber that gets caught into the rubber output. However, we have actually been burning through all of our plastic. Like, the truck is now empty, as you can see. but we don't have a lot of plastic. So we do actually need to probably up our plastic production, which is going to involve heading back over to where we made our new power facility, because we're going to need to, instead of sinking all that, what is it, residue or whatever it is, we're going to need to start turning that into plastic, which will be fine. We can get on with that. But I can see the smart plating's making it over here. Have we made our first engine then? I don't see one going along here. We definitely don't have one in the bit. Right, so we've got one smart plating there. None there. Okay, so it looks like we've got one. Okay, so they are starting to come through. I see a smattering of amber lights over there, so let's go and have a quick look, see what's going on. Because now we've got those engines underway, that part of our production is sorted. What's going on here? Okay. So that rotor is... Okay, this is just, I think, where we've got the manifold filling up from two different ends. It's just going to take a bit of time for it to fill up. Yeah. That I'm not too worried about. That's just going to whir away as time goes on, I think. We've done the maths. We're going to have one additional smart plate, which I'm not too worried about. That small inefficiency. But, you know, it's kind of nice to see all of this whirring away. So many screws. Like, this would have been so much harder without the cast iron screw recipe. Why do we have inefficiencies? Ah, these are the rods. You're all backed up. That's because you guys are emptying yours out, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of like the inverse of a manifold. These ones have emptied, and then we've got to wait for the others to like empty and get themselves out. But I kind of like this crossover we've got with the screw manifolds. Okay. Cool. That looks all good in my eyes. Does look like we are producing some smart plating. It's just taking a while for it to work its way all the way around. Oh, is that a green light I see for our motor? It looks like it might be. 78% done. You've actually already got your next one set up. Oh yeah, because this is the front. So yeah, this is the front of the manifold. So this one's going to be working at its best. And there it is. There is our modular engine. Nice. Now I know some people in the comments have made reference to the fact that they don't normally plumb their stuff into the space elevator like I have. They just, you know, kind of make a small temporary factory with just these machines, and then they hand load like the prerequisite materials for it, so they can just make the exact amount. I don't have a problem with having this all wired up like this, because then it lets me expand and it lets me sink the additional resources that we don't need. Which is kind of where I'm at with it, and I'm kind of happy with that. Like, we're sinking the additional frames that we've got here. They just go straight in, and they're worth quite a few points. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is now just going to whir through and spin up. So slightly shorter. Well, actually, I say slightly shorter. You guys have had the time lapse in there, and I don't actually count that towards the timing, so I don't know how long it's been. But next episode, we are going to need to do two things, and I'm not sure which one to do first. So do let me know in the comments, because, you know, I record these after both episodes have aired, so let me know. Now, the two things we're going to need to do is we need to increase our plastic production. So we can absolutely do that via the power facility that we've got all the way over there, that you can see we've now got the train and line and the trucks going to. However, we do also need to start building an Nexus so we can start shipping stuff from over there back here and the like. Now, the question I'm going to have for you guys, and do let me know in the comments, what do we want to do first? Do we want to do the plastic production and then the Nexus, or do we want to do the Nexus to prepare to receive things first? So let me know what you guys want to see in the next sort of few episodes, because that is going to be what we're going to be getting on with for the foreseeable future, because I think that's going to be needed to be done for infrastructure before we move on to what is our next bit. Let's just come on. Right, it's going to be this adaptive control unit, which is automated wiring, which we are still making, circuit boards, which we are not making spares of, heavy modular frames we've not even touched at all yet, in computers we've got. Heavy modular frames are going to be frames which we're going to need to up. Steel pipes, we're probably going to need to increase our production of that. Encased industrial beams, same deal. And screws, oh my god, we need so many screws. So I think we're going to probably need another steel facility before we get on with these. But that's why I think we're going to need to get the Nexus done first, so we've got somewhere to put all of that when it comes through. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see done, because we are going to need to get one of them straightened out. But yeah, other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for anyone that does likes, comments and subscriptions. They will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. And thank you very much to these guys, my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. Please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with the blueprints that I use in them, and early access to the videos, so you get to see them before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.